Ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together for the promoter, Mrs. Karen Huckle, the principal referee, Mrs. Sheila McKenzie, and meet director, Mr. Brian Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome onto poolside, led by Swim England Hertfordshire past president, your officials. Ladies and gentlemen, your officials. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be upstanding for the national anthem? And your announcer and commentator for this session is Mr. Adi Heesum.
Good afternoon, welcome everybody. Let's give them one more round of applause. A 1980s advert for Daz Whites. Look at them over there, beautiful. So welcome to the Swim England Hertfordshire County Championships 2020. Oh, what a fun 3 weeks this is going to be. How are the new seats, by the way? What do you think? That's right, cheap spinal adjustment for you this afternoon. Slowly relax, and when you walk out of here tonight, you'll be 3 inches shorter. I hope you're looking forward to this. We've got butterfly to start us off. We're going to go into backstroke, a bit of breaststroke, and then I think there's even some freestyle in session 2. Promises to be fun. You know how this works. We want nice and quiet, please, for the starts of the races, and then we want lots of noise when the swimming starts. And please, parents, try and discourage your children from coming out into the spectator area. We don't want to let that floor get too wet. If they do come out there, make sure they towel off and wear shoes. Should also say welcome to all those parents and supporters who are not quite as keen as those in the building joining us on the live stream. Cheapskates. I hope you enjoy it. It's a fantastic stream. If you're not here in person, you should get a real flavour for the afternoon. Final request from me to the swimmers, if you have an unpronounceable surname, please come and tell me what your name is. Don't embarrass me. Good spot there by the referee. We don't need the backstroke blocks for this. First event, of course, butterfly, 100 meters, 4 lengths. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're underway. Swim England Hertfordshire County Championships 2020. This is event 101, the women's 10 years and over, 100 meters of butterfly. This is heat 1 of 11. Over to you, referee. Fabulous. We are underway with event 101. This is heat 1. In lane 3, we have Isla Black, who's an 11-year-old swimmer from City of St Albans. Lane 4, Susanna Reid, 11-year-old swimmer from Hemel Hempstead. And finally, in lane 5, we have Rena Adams, a 12-year-old swimmer from Potters Bar. So 50 in and Rena turns first. Really nothing in this race though in heat 1. Don't forget, you really are seeing some of the best swimmers of their age category here. The county championships, generally the top 10% of swimmers across the county qualify for this event. So you really are seeing some good swimmers here, and none better in this heat than Susanna Reid, qualified 136. Got a nice rhythm going here into the final 5. 136 qualifying, going to smash that. Two-handed touch there, 131. Rena Adams comes in second, qualified 137, so again beats that. And Isla Black, again, touches third, qualified 142, and should have beaten that also. Heat 2, referee. 7 swimmers in this one, 11 and 12 years old. Sophie Stelmack from Stevenage is in lane 1. Georgina Hamilton from City of St Albans in lane 2. Eva Ives from Hatfield in lane 3. Grace Balance, City of St Albans swimmer in lane 4. Janavi Janhavi from Watford Swimming Club in lane 5. April Mills, also from Hatfield, just going to touch first there, 50 to go in lane 6. And Alexia Vieira from Verulam Swimming Club in lane 7 completes the field. Holding up then 3 swimmers in this, Georgina Hamilton. Sorry, Eva Ives there in lane 3 with Grace Balance and Jen Harvey. It looks like Eva's going to take this. Eva qualified 1:32. Absolutely smashes that. 10 seconds off her qualifying time there in lane 3. Fantastic swim. Good race coming on in lanes 1 and 2 as well between Sophie and Georgina. It's just Sophie with a touch. Heat 3, referee. We have a smorgasbord of Hatfield swimmers for you here in Heat 3. But it's Isabel Mullings from Cheshunt Swimming Club in lane 1. Poppy McGill, the first of our Hatfield 12-year-olds in lane 2. Phoebe Matthews, also Hatfield lane 3. Alice O'Toole from Royston in lane 4. Alexandra Yeebsley, lane 5. Hannah Cushion, lane 6. And Emily Gray, lane 7. All 3 swimmers there from Hatfield. And Isabella Pecci from Watford completes the field in lane 8. Turning first though, Alice O'Toole. Sorry, Hannah Cushing, lane 6. Not much in this, the 2 Hatfield swimmers giving themselves a run for their money. Alexandra and Hannah. It's just Hannah. In lane 6 from Alexandra, coming through strongly. Alice O'Toole from Royston coming through. 5 to go. Hannah's going to take this. Alexandra's going to hold on, is she? Just. Great finish there from Alice to take 3rd in that heat. 1:18.82. Everybody beating their qualifying time so far to win their heats as we go into heat 4. Heat 4, referee. Caitlin Walters, Berkhamsted in lane 1. Chloe Costa from Hatfield, lane 2. Phoebe Sandon from Stevenage in lane 3. Jasmine Pereira from Hatfield in lane 4. Olivia Wojcik-Jardziuk in lane 5 from Verulam. Jessica Bright, lane 6 from Potters Bar. Grace Lockwood, Hatfield in lane 7. And Chloe Hodgkinson from Watford completes the field in lane 8. And it's Olivia Wojcik, something or other, in lane 5, who's taking this out. Verulam swimmer there. 14 years old, swimmers ranging from 12 to 14 in this race. Olivia qualified 121. Looks like in good form. Can she hold it? Coming through strongly. Caitlin Walters. Burkham still in lane 1. Also Chloe Hodgkins. Chloe Hodgkinson in lane 8 coming through as well. Lane 1 and 8. Can she do it? Lane 1 and lane 8 coming through strongly. One big touch at the end. Look at that. Olivia did hold on to win it, but Chloe Hodgkinson came through really well there in lane 8. Caitlin Walters also swam well in the outside lane there in lane 1 to take third. Heat 5, referee. Laura Malagoli from Hertford in lane 1. Kira May Ingram, City of St Albans Swimming Club, lane 2. Olivia Kavanagh from Potters Barn, lane 3. Olivia Riley from Hatfield in 4. Isabella Good in lane 5 from Bishop Stortford. Chloe Simpson in lane 6. Watford Swimming Club. Thea Patel from Potters Bar in lane 7. And Megan Gray in lane 8 from Hatfield. And it is Megan that touches first there. Kira May Ingram also swimming well over in lane 2. Isabella Good, Bishop Stortford in the middle of the field holding the pack. But it's still Megan Gray and Kira May Ingram on the touch. Looks like Megan just from Kira May. This one's going to be tight. Megan qualified 121. She's going to absolutely smash that as she comes through. Really strong second leg here. Great swimming from Megan Gray. Hatfield Swimming Club there, pink hat. She's going to take this 1:15, 5-second PB there. And Kira May Ingram did hold on for second. Olivia Kavanagh came through in third. Heat 6, a referee. Sophie Ledger from Hatfield lane 1, Isabel Chaplin, City of St Albans in 2. Charlie Maley from Tring in 3, Lucy Jordan Cause, Hatfield in 4. Caris Tolland, City of St Albans in 5. Francesca Irani, Harpenden swimmer in lane 6. Eva Glenn from Hatfield in 7. And Anastasia Wilkinson from Hatfield's lane 8. And the 3 Hatfield swimmers then turn 1, 2 and 3. They're taking this out. Anastasia, Eva and Lucy. Looks like Anastasia just with 30 meters to go. And the turn, it is Anastasia and Eva. Anastasia, the slightly older swimmer here, 15 years old. Lucy in the middle, 17. And Eva Glynn next to her in lane 7, 's only 13, so great swim from her, but it is Anastasia in this heat. Gonna hold on, Anastasia's gonna take it from Eva, 1:13.55. Beats a qualifying time of 1:17.80, proving that if you get into counties, you can beat your best times. Heat 7, referee. Katie Jeffrey in lane 1. Bella Parkus, lane 2. Hoddesdon Summer, sorry. Caitlin Hartley, lane 3 from Hatfield. Grace Mason, Bishop Stortford's in 4. Rosie Cave from Tring in lane 5. Keely White, Brothers Bar 6. Isabel Boone from Watford in 7. And Leora Gudgeon from Verily in lane 8. Here we go then into the final 25 fitness. Katie Jeffrey and Caitlin Hartley holding on just from the Bishop Stortford swimmer Grace Mason in the middle. And it looks like Caitlin Hartley's going to take it. 1:11.76. Again, another 2 seconds off the PB there. Well done. Great swimming all around. Heat 8, the referee. Heat 8 then the last of the unseeded heats. Caitlin Hine in lane 1, Lily Blount, Brothers Bar lane 2, Lucy King, Hitchin in 3. 12-year-old Tiger Lily Donald from Watford in lane 4, and Maya Shackle, who's 13, in lane 5. Both Watford swimmers there, really young. Kitty Jarvis, lane 6 from Hoddesdon, Amy Borum from Watford in 7, and Charlotte Williams in lane 8, just turning their first, is 14. So lanes 4 and 5, 12 and 13 years old. That's good going here to get into this kind of form. 1:12 qualifying time. Tiger Lily looks like just too much for her, but Maya Shackle, 13-year-old, going really well here in lane 5. It's Charlotte Williams, Oda Chesney swimmer in lane 8. She's taking this out. Lily Blount, Potters Bar, swimming really well in lane 2. Charlotte Williams then in lane 8 from the Lily Blount in 2. Coming through strongly, also from Watford, Amy Borum there. So it was Charlotte Williams, Lily Blount in 2, and Amy Borum came through to sneak third from Maya Shackle. Heat 9, referee. Okay, the Heat 9 and the last 3 heats are seeded for the top sort of 6 swimmers, so there's some flyers in here, let me tell you. Freya Beresford, Hemel Hempstead is in 1, Nia Jordan from Hatfields 2, Daisy Sandon, Stevenage in 3, Hannah Brooke, City of St Albans in 4, Lauren Stott, Hatfield lane 5, Jess Heason, Potters Bar lane 6, Zoe McDonald, Hitchin 7, Molly Downs from Hoddesdon in lane 8. Here we go then, lane 5, Lauren Stott, one of the seeded swimmers, qualified 1:06. Hannah Brooke in lane 4 from City of St Albans, also seeded for this with 1:05. But it is Hannah going out really strongly. Jess Easton swimming well in lane 6, as is lane 2, Daisy Sandon. Sorry, Nia Jordan, but it's looks like here Lauren Stott's going to win this comfortably. City of St Albans swimmer there. Hannah Brooks going to take second. Nia Jordan Hatfield's going to come through with Jessie some tight for 4th there, 1:09. Very comfortable swim though there for Lauren Stott. Something to watch out for in the final. Heat 10, referee. Lucinda Stanley from Harpenden in 1, Sophia Pecci from Watford in 2, Kelly Sanders, Potters Bar in 3, Jess Woodward, Hatfield in lane 4, Lily Merritt, City of St Albans in 5, Freya Harwood, Hitchin in lane 6, Isabella Chapman, Harpenden lane 7, and Kirsty Fuge from Hatfield in lane 8. So lane 4 here, Jess Woodward, seeded for this one with Lily, outsider in lane 5. Woodward swims this in around about 1:03, so won't go so quick in the heats, I'm sure. Definitely one to look out for in the final, and comfortable here in this heat. Question is, who's going to take second? Kelly Sanders going well here, Potters Bar in lane 3. Lily just holding on, she was seeded, but she's not doing that well here. Looks laboured considering her normal forms, but it is going to be Lily then, strong in the end. And Kelly Sanders holds on for third. Heat 11, referee. Jessica Fields, Bishop Stortford in 1, Olivia Seal, Hatfield in 2, Jessica Penkel, Bishop Stortford in 3, Sarah Kalawaska in Hatfield, swimming in lane 4, Millie Fields, Bishop Stortford in 5, Larissa Dean, Harpenden in 6, Nellie Eastland, Bishop Stortford in 7, and Alice Richardson, City of St Albans in lane 8. So Sarah, on paper, the fastest butterfly swimmer we have in the county. At just over 1 minute, 1:00.3. Probably quicker than I could run it, to be fair. And she's comfortable here. Who's second at the moment? It's Jessica Penkel from Bishop Stortford, swimming with Millie Fields. Jessica and Millie then comfortable in the end. Another Bishop Stortford swimmer coming through strongly there in lane 7, Nellie Eastland. But it's Millie, Sarah and Jess in the top 3. And that completes event 101, that's it. That's how easy it is to do this, ladies and gentlemen. Reminder to parents, if you are vacating your seats, given we've still got parents outside waiting to come in, could you let one of the organisers know? They've all got blue and white shirts on, and then we can field someone in to take up your seat. Thank you. Event 102 is the men's 10 and over 100 metres backstroke. This is heat 1 of at 13. Over to you, referee. So before I announce the swimmers there, then I have a notice of disqualification. Event 101, heat 9, lane 3 for a technical infraction. Lane 3 then, Niccolo Camilotti from City of St Albans. Lane 4, Max Lesnar from Potters Bar, and lane 5, Luke Peterson from Hatfield. So Max and Luke then, lane 4 and 5, 11 years old. Only one 10-year-old swimmer qualified for these counties, ladies and gentlemen, and that is our man, Niccolo Camilotti, in lane 3. He's 10 years old, he's guaranteed a gold medal, ladies and gentlemen. All he has to do is not get DQ'd. As for the 11-year-olds, more performance required, and Luke Peterson is the man in this heat. He's coming through, a little glance over his shoulder there, but he touches home just ahead of Max. And Niccolo takes gold in the 10-year-olds. Clear the pool, please, swimmers. Clear the pool. Peak 2, referee. Reset, stand down, swimmers, reset. All the way around, please, boys, all the way around. Thank you, swimmers. Right, 7 swimmers in this one. Alexander Fawcett, Watford in 1. Tane Phillips, Bishop Stortford in 2. Alfie Whitman, Hoddesdon swimming in lane 3. Fraser McDonald from Hatfields in 4. Oliver Birtwistle from the City of St Albans in 5. Ryan Ingram, City of St Albans in 6. And Luke Bernard, City of St Albans swimmer in lane 11. Tane Phillips then, having a good swim here out in lane 2. Not much in it. And the rest of the field, Oliver Birtwistle and Ryan Ingram, the City of St Albans swimmers, turning in tandem there. Starting to come back now, the 2 City of St Albans swimmers. Can Tane hold on? Really coming through strongly here. The two City of St Albans swimmers almost in tandem, but Tane's just going to hold on. He did enough. And a good glide in there. Looked like lane 5, maybe just. But we'll wait to see the official results. Clear the pool, please, swimmers. Heat 3, referee. Bo Riley in lane 1, City of St Albans. Isaac Mortimer in lane 2, also City of St Albans. Ollie Fenwick from Verulam in 3. Kaylin Bosianu, Hemel Hempstead in 4. Sonny Madsen in lane 5, Hatfield swimmer. William Lockwood, lane 6, also from Hatfield. Ethan David Tosterman from Bishop Stortford in 7. And Lewis Perry from Hemel Hempstead in lane 8. Great turn there from Ollie Fenwick, the Verulam swimmer, in lane 3 out in front. Sonny Madsen did a good strong finish on him there in lane 5, so keep an eye on him. Coming through then, it's still Ollie Fenwick. Sonny Madsen. He's going to finish strongly. He always does in lane 5. Coming through also lane 6, William Lockwood, but it is Ollie Fenwick, qualified 125. Great result there, 119. Clear the pool, please, swimmers. Clear the pool. Okay, I'm going to read the finalists for the Event 101 after this heat. We'll need a short break after this heat for me to read the finalists. While we're just sorting these out, I might as well read them now. So the finalists from Event 101, the butterfly in the... Where's the age? In the 10 and 11 age group, the finalists are Isla Black, Emily Gray, Eva Eyes, Susanna Reid and Sophie Stelmack. There are no reservists. The 12-year-old finalists are Isabella Mullings, April Mills, Jasmine Pereira, Tiger Lily Donald, Alexandra Yeasley, Jen Harvey, Poppy McGill and Grace Balance. The reserve swimmers are Alexia Vieira and Georgina Hamilton. The 13-year-olds, the finalists are Thea Patel, Hannah Cushion, Megan Gray, Maya Shackle, Eva Glynn, Kira May Ingram, Chloe Hodgkinson and Caitlin Walters. And the reserves are Laura Malagoli and Grace Lockwood. The 14-year-old category, finalists are Keely White and Lily Blount, Kirsty Fuge, Jessica Fields, Charlotte Williams, Grace Mason, Amy Borum and Charlie Maley. The reserves are Francesca Irani and Karis Tolland. In the 15-year age group, the finalists are Isabella Good, Bella Parkes, Anastasia Wilkinson, Hannah Brooke, Sophia Becci, Isabel Doon, Olivia Kavanagh and Isabel Chaplin. The reserves are Sophie Ledger. And in the 16 years and over category, your finalists are Millie Fields, Jessica Penkel, Lauren Stott, Jess Woodward, Sarah Kalawaska, Lily Merritt, Kelly Sanders, Nellie Eastland, and the reserves are Freya Harwood and Isabella Chapman. Finalists, you have 10 minutes to register your withdrawals. Thank you. We're on to heat 4, ladies and gentlemen. Referee. Daniel Belzy from Hertford in lane 1, Daniel Williams, Chesant in 2, Parker Brewster from Harpenden in lane 3, Jake Withington Bussey from Sidya St Albans in 4, Harrison Odie from Hoddesdon is in 5, Callum Deacon Hatfield in lane 6, Nathan Massam, Sidya St Albans in 7, and Joseph McNulty, Watford swimmer in lane 8. What a posh sounding heat this is, ladies and gentlemen. Harrison Odie turning first there with Callum Deacon. Lane 4, Jake Withington Bussey. Royalty by the sound of things. Starting to make his move. But it's Callum Deacon in lane 6 who turns first, the Hatfield swimmer. Here we go then, Callum Deacon, qualified 123. Comfortably going to beat that, 123, 116. He takes it. Harrison Odie takes second. And Royalty, Jake Withington Bussey from Sidya St Albans takes third. Clear the pool, please. Heat 5, referee. George Hooper from Sidya St Albans in 1, Jack Gentleman, Verulam in 2, Danny Foreman, Waters Bar in 3, Rafferty May, Watford swimmer in lane 4, Benjamin Taggart from Watford in lane 5, Samuel Jeffrey from Hatfield in 6, Yvonne Golvardi from Watford in 7, and James Gibson, Emma Hudson swimmer in lane 8. Two Watford swimmers out quickly here then, Benjamin Taggart and Rafferty May. It is Benjamin Taggart pulling away. Both swimmers qualified 119. But it is Ben then, slightly older, 13 years old. But he's pulling away here. Qualified 119, going to comfortably beat that, I think. Here we go, 116, very nice. Good strong finish there from 4. And lane 6 took it. Samuel Jeffrey for 3rd. Liverpool swimmers. Heat 6, referee. Oliver Baskerville in lane 1 from Hatfield. George Grimwood, Bishop Stortford in 2. Oliver Solomon from Tring in 3. Oliver Mann, City of St Albans in 4. William Fawcett, Watford in 5. Hugo Robachek Smith, Hatfield in 6. Daniel Mayo in 7. Hayden Thornhill in lane 8. Here we go then. Looks like Hugo Robachek Smith out in front. He's also the youngest swimmer in this heat. 12 years old, him and Hatfield's Oliver Baskerville over in lane 1. Both 12 years old, everybody else 13 or 14. But it's the 12-year-old showing these older boys how it's done. Really tight for seconds. It could be the City of St Albans swimmer, Oliver Mann maybe. Watford's William, but it's Hugo Robachek Smith just takes it. Second goes to William Fawcett. And Oliver Mann takes 3rd. Subject, of course, to referees' verification. Clear to pool. Heat 7, referee. Aidan Ingram, City of St Albans in 1. Jake Evans, Cheshunt in 2. Zachary Riley, Watford in 3. James Renton, Potters Bar in 4. James Gleeson, Verulam in 5. Lucas Hartley from Hatfield in 6. Dylan Morris, Watford in 7. Sebastian Clark, Bishop Stortford in 8. Tight field here, coming through. James Renton, Potters Bar, swimming lane 4. Just. Jake Evans going well in lane 2. Turning pretty much together though. James Renton, just, maybe, with a whisker. Dylan Morris, Watford swimming well. Here comes Lucas Hartley. Lucas Hartley coming back. Jimmy Renton. James Renton's going to take it from Lucas Hartley, just. And Dylan Morris snuck in for 3rd. On the clock. It was a very tight race. Clear the pool, students. Clear the pool. Heat 8. Referee. Just untwisting the straps there, ladies and gentlemen. Any ladies in the audience will know, nothing worse than a twisted strap. So I'm told. He's struggling with that, isn't he? 2 hands and everything. Edward Ormsby from Royston in lane 1. Ethan Howard, Potters Bar in 2. Jake Moore, Potters Bar in 3. Ryan Wall from Royston in 4. Ethan Ivalaw Chapman, City of St Albans in 5. Igor Madeja from Cheshunt in 6. Jake Good, Watford in 7. And Ramir Javram from Watford in lane 8. So Ryan Wall taking this out really well there in lane 4. Jake Good swimming well in 7, as is Jake Moore from Potters Bar in lane 3. Well, there really is only one swimmer in this heat. Comfortable lead then for Ryan Wall, the green hat of Royston. Loud and proud there, 5 metres clear. Ethan Ivalaw Chapman takes silver in that heat, with Jake Moore getting 3rd. Clear the pool, swimmers, clear the pool. I have a notice of disqualification in this event, 102, heat 6, lane 2, for a technical infraction. Heat 9, referee. Alexander Colvabua in lane 1, Berkhamsted. Callum Cox from Ware in 2. Iago Derrington, Bishop Stortford in 3. Nathan Whiting, Hemel Hempstead in 4. Kai Parsonson from Hertford in 5. Charlie Stanbury, Potters Bar in 6. William Buckley from Watford in 7. And Jake Williamson, Hatfield Swimmer in lane 8. So, Iago Derrington turning just ahead of Charlie Stanbury there. It's Jago, not Jago, sorry. Jago Derrington then. He's now pulling away. Charlie Stanbury holding. Jake Williamson here for third, but he's coming back. Jago's going to win this. Charlie's holding on for second. It is. Jake Williamson comes through strongly in that final 25 in lane 8 for third. Clear the pool. Heat 10, referee. Enzo Lim in 1 from Watford. Owen Strakos from Berkhamsted in 2. Surrick Lewington, Hatfield in 3. James Atwell, Harpenden in 4. Cameron MacDonald, Berkhamsted in 5. Henry Newbury-Kemp from Watford in 6. Fergus Reid from Berkhamsted in 7. James Coleman from Sidious and St Albans in lane 8. Cameron MacDonald then, just ahead of James Atwell, and Sarek Lewington in the middle of the field. Lane 8, James Coleman going well. Really not much in this then. Cameron MacDonald holding James Atwell. James Atwell now just edging through. Who's going to take this on the touch? We're going to have to look at the clock. Oh, blimey, really nothing in that. Looked like James Atwell to me, but the timing board says something different. We'll have to wait until referee's verification then. Clear the pool, please, swimmers. Heat 11, referee. Alexander Mason, Potters Bar in lane 1. Dylan Cole from Stevenage in 2. Nathaniel Matley, Sidious St Albans in 3. Benjamin Green, Watford in 4. Charlie King, Sidious St Albans in 5. Dominic McCarthy from Hoddesdon in 6. Luke Flynn, Watford in 7. James Pope, Watford in 8. So this heat, the last 3 heats are all seeded. The middle 2 swimmers here are seeded with fast times, and Benjamin Green in lane 4 making good use, qualified in 1:00.64, so Definitely on paper, one of our fastest swimmers. Comfortable. Charlie King in 5, also seeded but not going as fast here. He will take second. Looks like third could be lane 1 or lane 6. Dominic McCarthy in 6. Finished really strongly there from Hoddesdon. Clear the pool, Plymouth, clear the pool. Heat 12, referee. Thomas Jobson from Bushy in lane 1. Daniel Martin, City of St Albans in 2. Arvin Rodriguez, City of St Albans in 3. Lucas Dyson Diaz in lane 4, Hatfield. Ethan Baskerville, lane 5, also from Hatfield. Nicholas Bota from Bishop Stortford in 6. Luke Pistal from Hatfield in 7. And William Preston, Bushy in lane 8. Ethan Baskerville going well, but it's Lucas Dyson Diaz, or Double D, as I like to call him, comfortably out in front here. There's a younger brother called Dylan, who is the Triple D. This is Lucas Double D. Hatfield swimmer qualified 58.58. One of the fastest backstrokers we have on here, and he's comfortably finished under a minute there. Well done. Ethan takes second and Arvin comfortably third. Liverpool. Heat 13, referee. Matthew Martin, lane 1, City of St Albans. Ketan Arach, Watford swimmer in lane 2. Thomas Stanbury from Potters Bar in lane 3. Alexander Caton from Bishop Stortford in 4. Oscar Bryce, City of St Albans in 5. Zane Butt from Haddiston in lane 6. Kieran Burkitt, City of St Albans in 7. And Joel Peterson, Hatfield in lane 8. Fastest guy on paper then, Alexander Caton out in front. He's about 6'10", so not surprised he's almost home. He's half a pool in length. The rest of the field just holding on at this point. Thomas Stanbury going well in lane 3. Thomas Stanbury then holding off Oscar Bryce, but it is Alexander Caton then coming through comfortably to take it 59.1. Thomas Stanbury coming through then very strongly there in second, and Oscar Bryce in third. Clear the pool. Would you believe it's not even 4 o'clock and we've done 2 events, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be home by midnight at this rate. Event 103, the women's 10 and over, 100 meters freestyle. This is heat 1 of 18. Referee. Harry Shipton is in lane 1. Bruce from Watford's in 2. Sarah Wojcik from Hatfield is in 5. And Lily Wellborn from Hemel is in lane 6. So Libby Bruce then turns first. We've had Harry has just stopped there at the end of the pool. We hope she's okay. Libby working hard then, just ahead of Lily. All these swimmers qualified around the 123, 124 region. Disaster there for Harry. She's only 10 years old. So one of her first events. Looks terribly upset. We hope she's okay. And Libby Bruce though, Watford swimmer. Coming through really strongly. The Hemel Hempstead swimmer here, Lily. Great finish. It is Lily, just takes that one from Libby. And Sarah Wojcik from Hatfield completes the field. Heat 2, referee. Honor Beverstock from Hatfield in 1. I don't know your first name, you're Robicek Smith from Hatfield's in 2. She's only 10 years old. Lucy Peterson from Stevenage is in 3. Megan Hull from Bishop Stortford's in 4. Emma Tramontano Wells from Hertford is in 5. Isabella Savage in 6. Isla Black from City of Snobs in 7, and Zoe Opio from Bishop Stortford's in 8. Good start from Zoe. Bishop Stortford swimmers going well here in lane 8. I think it's Eleanor Robicek Smith also swimming well. She's only 10 years old over there in lane 2. Only 2 10-year-olds in this, and Harry, we know, didn't finish the first one, so should comfortably win the 10-year-olds. Great finish here from Eleanor Robicek Smith. Coming through, Zoe Apio, and in lane 5, Megan Tramontano, who also swam well. I have a notice of disqualification from event 102, heat 13, lane 1, for a technical infraction. Heat 3, referee. Alexia Vieira from Verulam is in 1. Rena Adams, Potters Bar in 2. Sophie Taylor, Potters Bar 3. Hannah Robinson, Bishop Stortford in 4. Gemma Robinson, Stevenage in 5, Isabel Mullings from Cheshunt in 6, Sophie Coleman, City of St Albans in 7, and Kaylin Hera from Watford in lane 8. Lane 5 going well then. Gemma Robinson from Stevenage. Also going well, Hammond Robinson. Lane 3, Sophie Taylor coming back. Gemma Robinson though, holding out here in lane 5. Also Isabel Mullings, also swimming well here. The question is who's going to be third? Is it going to be Sophie Taylor or Kaylin Hera? It is going to be Kaylin coming through just. Gemma takes it, Isabel second, and Kaylin on the clock third. Subject, of course, to referees' verification. I have a notice of disqualification from event 103. Heat 1, lane 3, for a technical infraction. Heat 4, referee. Sophie Stalmack in lane 1 from Stevenage. Bobby McGill from Hatfields in 2. Jen Harvey from Watford's in 3. Victoria Lassick from Potters Bars in 4. Lucy Calver Hitchin 5. Jemima Cross Hitchin also from Hitchin, in 6. Catherine Clune from Bishop Stortford in 7. And Georgina Hamilton, City of St Albans, in lane 8. Strong start here from Lucy Calver and Victoria Lassick. Here we go then, lane 2 coming through, Poppy McGill. No, sorry, lane 3, Jen Harvey, but it's the Hitchin swimmers. 2 great swims there, but Jan Harvey just on the clock from Jemima Cross and Lucy Calver. Great swimming there from the 2 Hitchin swimmers. Heat 5, referee. Hannah Lovelock from Hitchin in 1. Anya Dunwoody, City of St Albans in 2. Emily Gray, Bish Hatfield, 3. Ellen Millabond from Bishop Stortford in 4. Alice O'Toole, Royston in 5. Sophie Hollis, City of St Albans in 6. S. Harrison Miroa from City of St Albans in 7. Laura Malagoli from Hertford in lane 8. So lane 2 on you Goodwoody and S. Harrison Miroa. In lane 7 also going well. No first name on the sheet for me here. She's swimming well in lane 7. Lane 7 then, and lane 2. City of St Albans 1 and 2. Really nothing in it, 5 to go. It's S. Harrison and Miroa. Just touches first there. Great swim there too from lane 2, Anya Dunwoody. And 6, Sophie Hollis. Heat 6, referee. Verity Billingham from Trings in lane 1. Isabella Pecci from Watford in 2. Eva Glynn, Hatfield in 3. Jasmine Pereira, Hatfield in 4. Kira May Ingram, City of St Albans in 5. Josephine Reed from City of St Albans in 6. Camille Varnier from Hatfield in 7. And Caitlin Walters, Berkhamsted in 8. And it is Verity Bingham who turns first. 32.82, qualified in 1:11.03. Much faster swimmers on paper inside. She doesn't care. She's out in front in lane 1, coming through strongly. Camille Vanier, lane 7, just turned second then. 25 to go. Here come the Hatfield swimmers. Just Tring, 30, Verity Billingham. Holding, but here come Eva Glynn and Jasmine Pereira in the middle. Through 2, Camille Vanier in lane 7. It's going to be tight. Wow. On the clock, Jasmine and Camilla, 1:09.43. The pair of them together there. Verity Billingham in lane 1 got third. Heat 7, referee. Chloe Costa, Hatfield in 1. Kate Hopper, Berkhamsted in 2. Isabella Matthews, Hatfield in 3. Lydia Wisely, Berkhamsted in 4. Charlotta Gates, Harpenden in 5. Sophie Ben from Watford in 6. Thea Patel from Potters Bar in 7. Eva Ives. Eva Ives from Hatfield in 8. Referee, can I read the finalists in the next break, please? Here we go then, Lydia Wisely, Berkhamsted's out in front. Turns comfortably first, lane 1, Chloe Costa up quickly. Here comes Charlotta Gates. Harpenden swimmers coming back. She's left it too late though, Lydia Wisely's going to take it. Charlotta comfortably second, and it's going to be tight for third. But it is Chloe Costa over in lane 1, did really well there to finish. I have the finalists now for clear the pool, please swimmers, clear the pool. Clear the pool. The finalists then for event 102, which was the men's 10 and over 100 meter backstroke. The 10 and 11 year age group. The finalists were Lewis Perry, William Lockwood, Parker Brewster, Callum Deacon, Ollie Fennick, Sonny Madison, Oliver Birtwistle, and Ethan David Tostervin. The reserve swimmers are Fraser McDonald and Alexander Fawcett. In the 12-year-old category, finalists Yuvan Gulvadi, Daniel Belzi, Rafferty May, Hugo Robicek-Smith, Oliver Baskerville, Nathan Massam, James Gibson and Daniel Williams. The reserves, Tane Phillips and Ryan Ingham. The 13-year-old category, finalists are Daniel Mayer, Edward Ormsbury, Lucas Hartley, Joel Peterson, Ryan Wall, Ethan Howard, William Fawcett, Benjamin Taggart. The reserve swimmers are Harrison Odie and Jake Withington Bussey. 14-year-old category, finalists are Jake Moore, Alexander Calverboer, Fergus Reed, Nathaniel Mapley, Jago Derrington, Callum Cox, William Buckley and James Renton. Your reservists are Dylan Morris and Zachary Riley. 15-year-old category, the finalists are James Coleman, William Preslin, Luke Flynn, Ethan Baskerville, Kieran Burkitt, Alexander Mason, James Atwell, and Henry Newbury Kemp. The reservists are Charlie Stanbury and Jake Williamson. And in the 16 years and over category, your finalists are Arvin Rodriguez, Oscar Bryce, Benjamin Green, Alexander Caton, Lucas Dyson Diaz, Thomas Stanbury, Charlie King, and Daniel Martin. And the reserve finalists are Nicholas Boter and Zane Batts. You have 10 minutes, swimmers and finalists, to let us know if you want to pull out. And we're cracking on with event 103. Heat 8, referee. L. Harrington Clark in 1, Keely White, Potters Bar 2, Imogen Tang, Billy Stolford in 3, Olivia Lyden, Royston in 4, Raisa Vickery, Sirius St Albans in 5, Eva Colson, Mushy in 6, Francesca Irani from Hartland in 7, and Olivia Riley from Hatfield in 8. Olivia Lyden turns first then, just ahead of Raisa Vickery. Going well, Watford swimmer L. Harrington Clark in lane 1. Olivia Riley from Hatfield, lane 8, snuck through the field here, swimming really well. 14-year-old Hatfield swimmer now taking through Olivia Lyden in 4. It's going to be tight in the touch. It is just Olivia held on by the skin there to take it from Olivia Riley coming through in lane 8, and Eva Colson, lane 6, takes third. Heat 9, referee. Darcy Drake in 1 from Sirius St Albans, Caris Tolan, Sirius St Albans in 2, Maya Shackle from Watford in 3, Isabella O'Leary, Hemel Hempstead in 4, Chloe Simpson, Watford in 5, Alexandra Evesley, Hatfield in 6, Jessica Warren from Watford in 7, and Neva Mira from Watford in 8. Really nothing in this. Just Alexandra Evesley touched first there. As we go through though, here come the stronger swimmers. Lane 4 starting to make a move. Isabel O'Leary. Good turn though from Jessica Warren from Watford in lane 7. Could be lane 7 then just ahead here. It is Jessica Warren, great finish, final 50 metres. It was the Watford swimmer there, Jessica, who finished first, with Chloe Simpson also from Watford taking second, Isabel O'Leary coming through in third. Heat 10, referee. Emily Taylor Sanders in 1 from Potters Bar. Amy Harper from Watford's in 2. Anne-Marie Reid from Sirius St Albans in 3. Megan Worley, Watford in 4. Ruby Clark Hitchens in 5. Erin Curry, Hatfield's in 6. Tamsin Moran from Berkhamston's in 7. And Olivia Borchik-Charchiok is in lane 8 from Verulam. Well, Tamsin Moran definitely took her freestyle pills this morning. 2 or 3 meters ahead. Qualified in 107 for this. Absolutely going to smash this, ladies and gentlemen. 104. Great race there from Tamsin. Olivia came through from Verulam to take the 2nd position, and Erin Curry there very close, but just snuck 3rd. Clear the pool, please, swimmers. Clear the pool. Once again, parents, if you've watched your swimmer as you leave and you're leaving for good, can you let the organisers know, and then we can sit anybody who's still waiting. Thank you. Heat 11, referee. Isabella Good in 1 from Bishop Stortford. Isabel Toon from Watford in 2. Jess Bright Pottersbar in 3. Jasmine Brackenbury Hitchin in 4. Abigail Breers Berkhamston in 5. Tiger Lily Donald Watford in 6. Maya Alexander Hoddesdon in 7. Freya Riley Bishop Stortford in 8. Strong start then, Abigail Breers turning 31.50. Not much in this in 2nd. Abigail Brierson comfortably ahead here. Jasmine Brackenbury, the Hitchin swimmers in 2nd. It's going to be tight for 3rd, but it could be Potter's Bar's Jess Bright. E12, referee. Annabelle Brown, Stevenage in 1, Katie Lane, Celia St Albans in 2, Lauren Parkinson from Watford in 3, Sophie Ledger, Hatfield in 4, Jessica Fields, Bishop Stortford in 5, Elizabeth Standen, Celia St Albans in 6, Amy Borum, Watford in 7, and Sophia Becci from Watford in lane 8. Strong start then, Elizabeth Standen and Sophia Pecci turning pretty much together there. Lauren Parkinson in lane 3 went out strong off that good turn, as did lane 1, Annabelle Brown. Really nothing in this, lane 6. Elizabeth Standen starting to pull away from the rest of the fields. This is going to be tight for silver. All these girls qualified 105, 106. It is 106 for Elizabeth there. She takes it, Jess Fields in 2nd, and Annabella Brown in lane 1 takes 3rd. Heat 13, referee. Dana Shepperson, Hatfield in 1. Alice Longman, Bishop Stortford in 2. Gabriella Gomez Pavon from Potters Bar in 3. Emily Dunwoody, City of St Albans in 4. Evie Thompson, Hitch in 5. Misha Trend Evans, Bishop Stortford in 6. Lily Blount in 7 from Potters Bar, and Laura Hull, Bishop Stortford in lane 8. Good swim this. Alice Longman and Gabriella Gomez Pavon going really well here with Evie Thompson. Gabby Gomez just turns. Really nothing in this. Alice Longman in 2. Gabriella Gomez in 3. Lanes 2 and 3 going to the final 4. Who's got the longer arms? Big finish. Gabby Gomez Pavon, 100ths of a second on this clock here. Alice Longman, great finish there too from Bishop Stortford. And Evie Thompson from Hitchin takes third. Heat 14, referee. Megan Gray from Hatfields in 1. Amelia Mason, Potters Bar in 2. Emily Penfold, Veronham in 3. Kelly Sanders, Potters Bars in 4. Amelia Anderton, Hemel Hempstead in 5. Jess Heason, Potters Bar in 6. Grace Jordan, Hatfield 7. Gemma Nottage, Watford in lane 8. Kelly Sanders then, one of the Masters swimmers here today, out in front of Amelia Anderton, Emily Penfold and Jess Eason. Not much in this. Still Kelly Sanders. Potters Bar swimmer got a nose in front, hard to beat now, but here comes Lane 5, Amelia Anderton. It is Amelia just from Emily. Heat 15, referee. Daisy Sandon in lane 1, Lucy King, Hitchin 2, Hannah Brooke, City of St Albans in 3, Anastasia Wilkinson, Hatfield in 4, Eleanor Mason, Bishop Stortford 5, Larissa Dean, Harpen in 6, Nellie Easton, Bishop Stortford in 7, and Freya Beresford, Hemel Hempstead in 8. So good strong turn there from lane 4, Anastasia Wilkinson. Holding off the fields, but here they come. It is, Anastasia's going to take it really close for second. Hannah Brooke just snuck it on the clock. Eleanor Mason third. Heat 16, referee. into the seeded heats. Lillian Apio in lane 1's Bishop Stortford. Francesca Becci from Watford in 2. Ellie Hollis, City of St Albans in 3. Jessica Keogh, Hatfield in 4. Mia Carter, Bishop Stortford in 5. Kaya Phillips, Bishop Stortford in 6. Ella Murphy from Hartman in 7. And Isabel Murta, Hatfield in lane 8. Now then, there's 3 swimmers here, Ellie, Jess and Mia, 3, 4 and 5. All go sub 1 minute, but it's lane 6 here. Kaya Phillips, who's turned the tile early. Lane 6 then, not Kaya Phillips, qualified in 101.2. 101, she's gonna take this. It is 101.36. Very slow swimming from the girls in the middle. But a great finish there from Ellie Hollis. Heat 17, referee. Tanine Haytuakram in lane 1 from Potters Bar. Ashley Cooper, Hitchin in 2. Zoe McDonald, Hitchin in 3. Millie Fields, Potters Bishop Stortford, in 4. Erin Amara from City of St Albans in 5. Matilda Turner, Hitchin in 6. Lucy Parks, Watford in 7. And Agnes Burns, Hartland in 8. Erin then out in front. Millie Fields, Bishop Stortford swimmer just with her. Not much in it. These 2 seeded swimmers here. It's Erin then just holding off Millie. 59.47, look very comfortable. Heat 18, referee. Lauren Stott from Hatfield in 1. Isabella Yeedsley, Hatfield in 2. Sarah Carroll, Bishop Stortford in 3. Jessica Woodward, Hatfield in 4. Emily Lush, Potters Bar in 5. Biddy Grant, Hatfield in 6. Charlotte Williams, Chesson in 7. Gemma Hansen, Hatfield in 8. So on paper, Jess Woodward, the only sub-58 swimmer here. Sorry, only sub-57 swimmer here. Going well though, Emily Lush, Potters Bar swimmer in lane 5. Biddy Grant from Hatfield also swimming well here in lane 6, but it's Jess Woodward comfortably ahead. Biddy Grant coming through just to overhaul 3rd there. Jess Woodward takes it. Emily Lush 2nd, Biddy Grant 3rd. And that concludes event 103. Clear the pool, please, ladies. Clear the pool. Event 104 then is the men's 10 and over 100 meters breaststroke. This is heat 1 of 14, referee. Here we go then, into the breaststroke. Alexander Fawcett, lane 3, Watford. Ethan David Tosteven from Bishop Stortford in 4, and Nikodem Takzuk from Watford in 5. All three swimmers 11 years old. Alexander just out in front here. Watford do seem to be able to produce plenty of breaststrokers. It is a bit of a breaststroke factory, the Watford Swimming Club. And Alexander Fawcett, one of many. Qualified 150.32. Good strong finish, 145.59. Ethan second and Nikodem takes third. Heat 2, referee. Peter Banzaji from Sydney of St Albans in 1, Alfie Whitman, Hoddesdon in 2, Luke Peterson, Hatfield 3, George Lovett from Watford in 4, Luke Davis, Verulam in 5, Henry Martin, Hatfield in 6, Isaac Mortimer, City of St Albans in 7, and Gabriel Taggart, Watford in lane 8. George Lovett in Watford. And in front here, Luke Peterson. Got a good strong finish on him, so expect him to come back. Here comes Luke Peterson into the final 5. What's George Lovett got within the tank? Can he hold on all the way to the wall? He does. Good support as well from the middle ranks there, well done. Henry Martin came through strongly for third. Heat 3 referee. Clear the pool, please, swimmers. Clear the pool. Heat 3. Referee. Sonny Madsen in lane 1 from Hatfield. Jack Ritchie, Sirius Norberts in 2. Harry Chapman, Stevenage in 3. Ollie Fennick, Verulam in 4. Leo Suo Saunders, Bishop Stortford in 5. Kaylin Boswanu is a non-swimmer in lane 6. Finley Miller, Hitchin, 7. Nathan Tang from Hartman's in lane 8. Harry going very well. Stevenage swimming lane 3. Leo Suo Saunders trying to catch in lane 5. Only got 15 meters to go. It's not going to catch him now. Harry Chapman qualified 1:37.72, going to comfortably beat that. Leo Suo Saunders takes seconds. And it looked like Ollie Fennick there, finishing just ahead of everybody else for third. Heat 4, referee. Oliver Gisborne, Bishop Stortford in 1. Max Walters, Hemel Hempstead in 2. Alexander Ball, Potters Bar in 3. Igor Madeja, Chesnut in 4. George Grimwood, Bishop Stortford 5. Elliot Marshall, Watford in 6. James Gibson, Hemel Hempstead in 7. Joshua Jeffrey from Hatfield in lane 8. Eagles comfortably ahead here. While we're just waiting for this one to finish, big shout out to ex-coach Ray Sherwell Cooper, Potters Bar coach who retired after 50 years with the swimming club this year. We wish him all the best. He's watching on the live stream. I'm sure all the swimmers here that know him wish him well. Eagles going to win it then. Chesnut Swimmer coming comfortably home there. 1:28.27. George Grimwood second, Oliver Gibson third. I have a notice of disqualification from event 104. That's heat 2, lane 8, for a technical infraction. Heat 5, referee. Oscar Hollingsworth, City of St Albans in 1. Carl Guaven, Stevenage in 2. Daniel Williams, Chesnut in 3. Thomas Craig, Hartman in 4. Callum Deacon, Hatfield in 5. Ron Borges, Stevenage in 6. William Lockwood, Hatfield in 7. Jake Withington Busey in lane 8 from Celia St Albans. William Lockwood going well here for lane 7. Hatfield, he turns first. Lane 4 as well, Thomas Craig. Just holding off Daniel Williams there. Lane 3 coming through. Callum Deacon from Hatfield starting to make his move as he left it too late. One thing's for sure, William Lockwood's going to comfortably take this one. 3 or 4 metres clear. Thomas Craig comes through with Daniel Williamson third. I have a notice of disqualification from this event, Heat 3, Lane 8, for technical infraction. I have the results, the finalists for the freestyle. Before I read the finalists for the freestyle, just an announcement for all the parents and people here this evening. We're actually short of marshals for the finals. At this point, as we stand here right now, we don't have enough marshals to run the finals this evening. So anybody that's in the audience, qualified marshal or any helper actually, that could come and don a white shirt, I'm sure we'll find some. You need to be DBS checked, of course, no perverts. Just come down on poolside, let us know so we can hold the finals. The finalists for the 100 freestyle girls, in the 10, 11-year-old finalists, Eva Ives, Emily Gray, E. Robachek Smith, Zoe Apio, M. Tramontana Wells, Sophie Stelmach, Isabella Savage, and Honor Beverstock. The reserves, Lucy Peterson and Isla Black. In the 12-year-old category, the finalists Erin Curry, Alexandra Yevesley, Tiger Lily Donald, Yasmin Pereira, Gemma Robertson, Isabella Pecci, Sophie Hollis, Janharvi. In the reserves, Jemima Cross and Lucy Calver. In the 13-year-old category, the finalists are Gabriela Gomez Pavon, Alice Longman, Megan Gray, Annabelle Brown, Amy Harper, Laura Parkinson, Raisa Vickery, Chloe Costa, with the reserves Thea Patel and Maya Shackle. The 14-year-old category, finalists Isabella Yevesley, Charlotte Williams, Isabel Murta, Kaya Phillips, Lillian Apio, Elizabeth Standen, Abigail Breers, Misha Trent Evans. And the reserves, Olivia Warchik-Giorgio and Jessica Fields. And in the 15-year-old category, the finalists Anastasia Williamson, Tamsin Moran, Hannah Brooke, Evie Thompson, Gemma Nottage, Jessica Wayne, Lydia Wisely, and Olivia Lydon. The reserves, Sophia Pecci and Sophie Ledger. And in the 16-year-old category and over, the finalists Jess Woodward, Ellen O'Meara, Millie Fields, Billy Grant, Emily Lush, Ella Murphy, Ellie Hollis, Sarah Carroll, and the reserves Ashley Cooper and Zoe McDonald. You now have 10 minutes to register withdrawals. This is Heat 6, referee. Back to the swimming then, Jake Black's in lane 1 from Hertford, Edward Lardner from Trainers in 2. Callum Cox from Wares in 3, James Smith, Pottersbar in 4, William Fawcett, Watford in 5, Hugo Robachek Smith in 6, Theo Lim from Watford in 7, and Oscar Chaplin, Sirius St Albans in lane 8. Turn there from lane 3, Callum Cox, Ware swimmer. Not many Ware swimmers here, but the ones that are packing a punch, ladies and gentlemen. William Fawcett going well in lane 5. William Fawcett then, another Watford breaststroker. One of the good ones too, coming through, as is Theo Lim in lane 7. Coming through very strong in the second half of that race. It was William Fawcett won it, Theo Lim second, Callum Cox third. I have a notice of disqualification on event 104, this event, heat 5. This was lane 8 for a technical infraction. Heat 7, referee. Matthew Enever from Hatfields in 1. William Duncan, Verulam in 2. George Prince, Hatfield in 3. Benjamin Taggart, Ware in 4. Thomas Lydiard, Ware in 5. David Badcock, Bishop Stortford in 6. Archie Rand from Ware in 7. And Dylan Morris from Watford in 8. Benjamin Taggart then just turning first. Really not much in this. Lane 8, Dylan Morris. Thomas Lydiard also going well, but it is Benjamin Taggart starts to pull away. He takes it. Thomas Lydiard finished strongly too, as did Dylan Morris in lane 8. Heat 8, referee. Lucas Hartley's in 1 from Hatfield, Godfrey Obeng, Chesnut in 2, Ryan Wall from Royston in 3, Alexander Culverboa in lane 4 from Berkhamsted, Leonardo Malagoli from Hartford in 5, James Atwell from Hartman in 6, Jack Patrick from Pottersbar in 7, Kai Adams, Pottersbar in lane 8. Lucas Hartley then over in lane 1, ripping up the form book. Qualified 125. Going to comfortably come in under 125. Great swim there, 120. Lane 3, Ryan Wall takes second with Jack Patrick. Potters Bar strong finish in lane 7. Heat 9, referee. James Renton then in lane 1, Potters Bar. Jake Moore, Potters Bar, lane 2. Ethan Howard, Potters Bar in lane 3. Alexander Olayomi, Watford swimming in lane 4. Oliver Solomon, Tring in 5. Andrew Tembra, Hatfield in 6. Elliot Ball, Potters Bar in 7. And Raphael John Hoddesdon in lane 8. Andrew Tembra then, not holding back here in lane 6. Qualified 122. So Andrew Tembra here comfortably going to win this. 122 qualifying time. Must have done that a few years ago because he smashed that 1:15.20. Battle at the Potters Bar over in the corner, won there by Jake Moore. And Oliver Solomon came through from Tring to take third. Heat 10, referee. So Jack Renouf from Hoddesdon in 1, William Buckley, Watford in 2, Ariane Krasnicki from Watford in 3, Charlie Stanbury, Potters Bar in 4, Dylan Hemmel in 5, Dylan Harrison from Ware in 6, Henry Newby Kemp, Watford in 7, and Thomas Hooper, City of St Albans in 8. Lane 6 then, Daniel Harrison, holding off a tight field here. Lane 7, Thomas Hooper's going well in the middle. Dylan, Charlie, Ariane, all swimming to it. Jack Renouf could win this too, but it's Daniel Harrison. Touches with Ariane and Thomas Hooper, well done. Heat 11, referee. Edward Ormsby's in 1 from Royston. William Presslin, Bushies in 2. Arvin Rodriguez, Sidious and Almonds in 3. Guy Munster, Sidious and Almonds in 4. Oliver Bright, Hatfield in 5. Joe Reynolds, Hereford, Hartford in 6. Harry Harpenden in 7. James Coleman, Sidious and Almonds in 8. On the touch then, Hatfield Summit, Oliver Bright just turning first. Still a pretty tight field here. Harry Arbuthnot then holding with Oliver Bright. Guy Munster's starting to make his move in lane 4. It's these three at the moment. Oliver Bright, Guy Munster and Harry Arbuthnot. Who's going to take it? Just Oliver from Guy and Harry taking third. Heat 12, referee. First of our three-seeded semis, Charles Taverner from Watford in 1, Luke Flynn from Watford in 2, Nicholas Boter from Bishop Stortford in 3, Benjamin Green from Watford in 4, Joseph Richardson, Sidious and Almonds in 5, Yuto Watanabe from Hatfield in 6, Sam Oakley, Potters in 7, Enzo Lim from Watford in 8. Benjamin Green then, one of the seeded swimmers here. 1:07.28 qualifying time. Turning tight with Joe Richardson. Not much in it from these two seeded swimmers. They want to finish strong for their position in the final. It is Joseph Richardson there, 1:08.40. Sorry, Benjamin Green, 1:08.40, Joe Richardson, Sidious and Almonds second, Nicholas Boter third. I have a notice of disqualification from event 104, heat 10, lane 8 for a technical infraction. Heat 13, referee. Thomas Barnes from Royston's in 1, Joshua Hollands in Hartford. In lane 2, Tollo Ellison from Potters Bars in 3, Bryn Cowser, Bishop Stortford swimmer in 4, Daniel Miller, Sidious and Almonds swimmer in 5, Daniel English from Hitchins in 6, James Gisborne, Bishop Stortford 7, George Lovelock from Hitchins in lane 8. Again, the two seeded swimmers here, lanes 4 and 5. Bryn Cowser comfortable here. Tollo Ellison swimming very strongly though in lane 3, as is Daniel Miller. Sidious and Almonds coming through. It is Daniel Miller takes second, Tollo Ellison third. Sorry, Daniel English from Hitchin. Second position there. Heat 14. Referee. Daniel Hollister, lane 1, City of St Albans. Medio Mansar. Bishop Stortford in 2. Yannick Wilson, City of St Albans in 3. Lewis Shaler from Watford in 4. Dominic McCarthy, Hoddesdon in 5. Matthias Morse, Hemel Hempstead in 6. George Williams, City of St Albans 7. And Cub Madison from Hatfields in lane 8. Lewis Shaler then qualified 1:04.7. Just ahead of Dominic McCarthy at this point. Yannick Wilson going well in lane 3. Also Medio Mansar in lane 2. Turning with Yannick there. Not much in it. Lane 4 though, Lewis Shaler. One of the, well, if not the quickest guy on paper. Comfortable in the end. Taking it just from Dominic McCarthy. With Yannick coming through in 3rd. So that concludes the heats for this session of swimming. Thank you to everybody who's taken part. Just to confirm, the warm-up for the finals starts at 20 to 6. That's 5:40 for the old school among you. The racing should therefore begin at 6:20 this evening. Make sure you're here for the warm-up, 17:40, to start swimming 18:20.